The season-long race for the FedEx Cup. And we've got final round coverage coming your way right now. G'day mates, I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and out on the course bringing us all the action this week is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. We're excited to begin this week's coverage on 2K Sports, and also what's in store for us this week. He's setting up for his second shot.
Breeze coming right into his melon.
Yeah, that was great wind management there.
Henny, take us through the break on this putt.
Okay, my money is on a right-to-lefter.
Oh, just missed the birdie. That's a shame. And that should secure the par on this one. He's currently tied for 7th here. The second hole at player Sayona Rich, less than 500 yards, but is a par 5.
Par 5 that meanders from right to left, just a bunker down the left-hand side you have to think about. Other than that, it's a pretty generous landing area. Second shot, green sits above you just a little bit. 2 bunkers on the right-hand side. The bailout's going to be to the left, sitting below you. All in all, though, a very generous par 5.
Head feet to the cup. Just missing the birdie there. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. He's currently tied for 6th.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
The third hole at player Sayona is just a picturesque par 3.
Yes, water down the right-hand side will certainly come into play. Bunker front left and long left also could see some action. This is a beautiful, picturesque, but difficult par 3.
Opting for the 6 iron. This would be a great up and down. Oh, that one skirted the edge of the hole. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. So no movement on the leaderboard, remaining at even overall. Ridge, the 4th hole is a beauty. A short par 4 where there's so many options.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Ooh, right by the hole. Chance to sneak into the top 5 here. And he's down there. You got a read?
This one's going to gently meander from the left.
Looking really good, this one. Oh, what a putt. And a spot in the top 5 also with that great shot. And that will take him now to 1 under for the event. The 5th hole at player Sayona Rich certainly makes up for what little was on option at the 4th.
I'm assuming that this hole's name is Diablo because it is a devil of a par 4. Very little room out to the right to find the fairway. Anything missing left, all the way down the hole, you're finding the ocean and a green that is perched right next to it as well. I don't know the best way to play this hole, but I know that 5 is a fantastic score.
Well, that'll work there. A chance to move into first here with this putt. Oh, that would have been nice to make. And this putt to move into a share of first place. And that's all she wrote. He's currently tied for first.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
What a drive. Look at that.
From about 200 yards out, he shares top spot. Going with the 7. Oh, absolutely flushed. A chance to get to 3 under with this putt. All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
Well, this putt will start out pretty straight and then take a little left turn as it nears the hole.
Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. And he moves to 3 under with that one. Well, after using the driver for a few of the holes, Rich, it's time to get back to the long irons, I see, off the tee at 7.
Just a layup required with either a long iron, hybrid, fairway wood, anything to keep it out of that fairway bunker down the left-hand side. You do want to challenge it, however, because you want as little club or distance into this green as possible. Island green with trouble everywhere.
Oh, that just brushed past the hole. This now, his 3rd shot. Oh, be the right club today. As we head to the next tee, he leads by 2 shots. The 8th hole, Rich, a spectacular par 4 here at Playa Sayona.
Great tee shot here at the par 4 8th. Bunkers left, bunkers right. And you got a green in the distance. It's also surrounded by bunkers left and right and a waste area deep of this green. This is a beautiful setting on a beautiful golf course. Great hole.
That's inside the house of opportunity. 18 feet to the cup.
Looking for another birdie here.
Oh, a 9-foot chance here.
This is for par.
Looking at the leaderboard now, and this player is currently in first, with Max Homer in second. The final hole of the front 9 at Playa Sayona requires a very long and well-carried drive.
Yeah, we've got waste area down the right-hand side, water in the distance. Driver probably not required off this shortish par 4. Second shot carries a water feature to a green just sitting there in the distance. Very receptive. You're thinking birdie all day long.
Well, it's fair to say that Max Homer is filled with confidence these days, isn't he? And it just seems like he's going to keep adding title after title to his resume.
Yeah, what can you say more about Max? I mean, his game is just continually to evolve year in and year out. And it just seems like with every step that he takes, it's gargantuan for his confidence because he's just a tour-bred winner.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This putt is breaking right to left.
How good was that putt? And that will take him to 5 under. Well, as we make the turn at player Sayona, we get straight back into it with a pretty strong par 4.
Yes, what a tee shot indeed, going right back into the ocean. Just a very picturesque hole, soaking it all in. Sometimes you can get lost in the beauty of how difficult this hole can be. Some runoff areas both left and right. A challenging second shot to find the green.
Choosing the 9-iron here. Well, that's well judged. Hole high, right inside the range.
Looking for back-to-back birdies here, Luke. Looks good.
Oh, what a putt.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
The 11th hole at player Sayona perhaps requires less than driver off the tee.
Yeah, you got to take driver out of your hands there. You don't want to hit it too long left in the water or catch a fairway bunker down the right-hand side. The difficulty about this second shot, it's got an infinite edge look to it in the distance. It's hard to gauge how far that golf shot really is playing because it looks so much closer than what it really is.
Nicely done. Trying to get it to 7 under par with this putt.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Ooh, looking nice.
Yes. And that'll see him remain in the same spot on the leaderboard. The 12th hole is one of 3 par 3s on the inward half.
It's just another unbelievably beautiful hole on a golf course full of them. Just a couple of bunkers on the right-hand side you have to be mindful, but don't get sucked in the beauty of the ocean on the left-hand side, which is very difficult to do. Enjoy this hole. It is a beauty.
All right, we're going with an extra club here. Beautiful shot. Really managed that well in the wind.
John, have you got a read on this one?
And this putt should go left to right here.
Oh, so close, but an easy par. That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost. Currently 3 strokes up after that hole. Over to 13, and the peninsula of this pleasant golf course comes into play.
You would love to just sit up here and stripe it right at this green, but you should know better not to. Bail out to the left-hand side. Leave yourself with a pretty simple pitch and run to a tiny green. It's just surrounded by the most beautiful setting you could ever imagine.
Oh, right by the hole. Setting up for his 3rd shot. Currently leading by 3. Could it be? That's outstanding.
That was spectacular, Luke. Great work. Great shot.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. The 13th hole at Player Sayona is as pretty as any hole on the course, but 14's not far behind it.
I mean, it just doesn't stop, does it? Every single hole is a postcard moment. I just love the design and use of taking all of these green complexes and putting them as close to the ocean as possible. It just makes every hole pop beautifully. What a wonderful short par 3 that is absolutely diabolical.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Yeah, guys, he's looking at around 17 feet.
Asking this one to come a long way from the right side. A par putt awaits. The putt drops, and we're moving on. The 15th at Player Sayona is the final par 5 on the golf course.
That waist area down the left-hand side is going to see a lot of action as players do not want to make the mistake of hitting it in the ocean to the right. A layup from there into a very small section of fairway leaves a third shot to another green and an outcrop of rocks on the ocean. Another stunner.
And choosing the 8-iron here.
In this wind, what that says to me is he struck that good.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. And a chance to reach 9 under for the championship with this putt. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. And now that finds him in first place. The 16th hole, we turn away from the ocean, Rich, and head back towards the clubhouse.
Yes, finally something not going back into the ocean. Just some bunkers on the right-hand side off the tee they have to worry about. But a second shot into a quote-unquote island green there, but this time surrounded by sand. It's a difficult par 4 for sure, but should be able to avoid any large numbers.
Oh, well played into birdie range here at the 16th. John, what's the line on this putt?
It should start out straight enough and then have a little bit of a break to the left as it nears the hole.
Get excited. This could go in. And now he'll move to 10 under for the tournament. We get on the tee at 17, Rich. This is a hole you really want to make sure you position your ball properly.
Only the long hitters want to take on that waist bunker down the right-hand side. All the others out to the left-hand side. And there's an opening here that players might want to think about chasing their golf ball into, because this second shot, ooh, it is dangerous.
Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader. Lining up the birdie putt here. So close. Good chance this one. Right on 6 feet. Okay, he's holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. And as you step on the 18th tee at Player Sayona, you're left with a unique challenge of a par 3 to finish.
Once again, over water, a common theme around this beautiful layout. Again, they give you plenty of room out to the right to bail out into a bunker or into a waste area. You'd love, dearly love, to finish off this round with a 3.
Going with the 3-iron. Well, that sets up a birdie putt, even if it is from long range. He has this putt in front of him to finish with a clubhouse lead. That one's going to break a long way from the left.
Ooh, not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
And with that, this round comes to a close. And Henny, that was some impressive